Hello everyone! I wanted to create a quick video talking about the workshop assignment for next week. This is our fiction workshop, and I want to make sure that you're all clear at the assignment. It's pretty close to the poetry workshop assignment, but I thought it'd be worth creating this video. So real quick, you can find it underneath content, syllabus and schedule, major assignments, workshop 2 assignment. And you'll see it looks pretty much identical to the poetry one, but some things have been shifted around. Some of the numbers have changed because we're now dealing with fiction and not poetry, and that changes things. Okay, so the first thing is that this is 4 to 5 pages of new fiction. So these are things that you should not have turned in for a previous exercise. We want new work to be workshopping, and the idea is that you take the lessons that we have been learning and the techniques we've been using in our exercises, and then you write something new for workshop. It's a lot like shooting baskets, right? Just because you shoot a basket once and you make it, hey, everyone's happy, that doesn't mean you're going to make every basket there from there on out, right? You have to keep practicing. All right, just like before, you can turn it in as many stories as you want. Stories should be double spaced, they should have a title. It should be one of these formats, and then you're going to put them into the workshop 2 discussion form, which will be our discussion form for next week. And then you're going to write 4 to 6 craft questions. This is a little bit less than the questions you turned in for your poetry, because fiction tends to be bigger and longer, and we want to make sure that we're asking precise questions rather than like scattering things all over the place. And so just like before, you can write a good question, and I'm not going to go over everything here, by providing the reader some context first and then asking your specific question. So these bolded examples here, those are the context part of the questions, and then you have the question part of the question. So I wanted to show how the bustling town square before introducing the main character to better establish the setting. Okay, that's the context. That gives the reader a heads up of, okay, this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the setting here, and how this is done before introducing the main character, and how does the setting impact your reading of this character? How does the setting reflect the character? That's what this question is asking. So again, provide context for a sentence or two, then ask your question. They should not be yes or no questions, because you get yes or no answers. These should be put up at the top of the page, or if you have multiple pieces, you can put them above each piece if you would like. And then these should be numbered sequentially. That will help people write their responses to your questions. And as before, you can decide if you want outside feedback or only have your questions answered. So up at the top, you can say additional feedback welcome if you want people to be able to comment on other things that they're seeing in your work, or if you want them to only focus on your questions, say questions only, please. And then 2 last things, please put trigger warnings, be kind to one another. If you think there's something that might upset someone, just put a trigger warning up at the top and let people decide if they want to engage your work or not. And then of course, if you did use AI in some capacity, please disclose that. Again, we never want to use AI to write our work, but we might use it to support our writing. This might be things like brainstorming names, or perhaps you've written yourself into a corner and you need help getting out of it. Those are appropriate uses. What we don't want to do is, I used it to write the second half of this because I ran out of time. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, so that is the assignment. I didn't go over everything in here, so you still want to look this over, but hopefully me looking at this and talking about it will help you all out. If you do have questions, please reach out.